Argentina's president is due to give a major policy address to Congress in the next hour, but there have been protests in the run-up to the speech. There's anger over Javier Milei's economic policies. He's rolled back many subsidies since he came to power in December. He was forced to withdraw a bill which proposed sweeping changes after opposition from Congress. He's threatened to rule by decree. All right, for more on this, let's cross over to Teresa in Buenos Aires. Teresa, what are we expecting to hear from Milei tonight?
Well, I'm here right in front of Congress, where the president is expected to address Parliament. You can see there's several thousand people that have gathered here to protest against President Javier Milei. He has been in office for almost 3 months, but he has managed to anger many people here in Argentina. He has implemented harsh austerity measures since the very beginning in order to reduce the deficit, in order to fight inflation, which was one of his campaign promises. It is expected that the president initially will talk about the inheritance, about the state of Argentina's economy when he took office. We're going to hear lots of talks of mismanagement, of corruption, of attacks against Argentina's political case, whom he blames because of Argentina's constant economic crisis. We're also going to hear his plans for the next few months after he failed to pass what was known as the Omnibus Bill, a bill that was expected to accompany him and carry out many of the reforms that he promised to change this country's economy mostly. We're seeing a Javier Milei right now that is in constant clash with Argentina's political system. We have heard him talk about Argentina's lawmakers as rats. That's what he has referred to them. He has also, for example, been in a constant fight with governors from the Patagonia region that are right now questioning his austerity measure, and they say it is affecting the populations that live in the southern part of Argentina. So there's lots of expectation about what the president is going to say, how he's going to say it, and how aggressive he's going to be, especially with those who challenge his ideas.
And Teresa, Milei has been in office nearly 3 months now. How's his approach going over with Argentinians thus far?
Well, it's important to say that Milei won with over 56% of the votes in Argentina. It is a historic result. However, we have been seeing in the past months, we have seen him implement austerity measures, very harsh austerity measures, a devaluation that happened in December, and we saw that the inflation rate in Argentina only in January and February together was over almost 50%. When you talk to people here that have gathered outside of Congress, they're telling us that they cannot make ends meet, that transportation has gone up, that electricity has gone up, that schools have gone up, and food has gone up. So it's extremely difficult for large sectors of the population when poverty rates are right now close, and some say over 50%. But this has to be said. Latest polls are saying that around 51% of the population continue to support President Milei, and mostly it is because they say that he did not lie to them, that when he took office, he said that he was going to carry out austerity measures. He thought that the situation was going to be extremely difficult until the situation begins to improve. And that's the big question here. When is that going to happen? How much tolerance there's going to be? How much patience is going to be until the situation begins to improve? And also what many here say is if it starts to improve. And there's many people in Argentina that are questioning whether the president will be successful with the economic reforms he wants to carry out.
All right, that's Al Jazeera's Teresa live for us in Buenos Aires. Thanks so much, Teresa.